Bro, let me hit you with something real, right from the start. You're not crazy for wanting closure. You're not weak for missing her. You're human. And I know, right now it probably feels like you're spiraling. Checking your phone every 5 minutes, reading that last message over and over, wondering if you messed up. But the harsh truth is that she already knows. She knows you like her. She knows you're waiting. She knows you're hoping she replies. And despite knowing all that, she's silent. That silence isn't confusion, it's your answer. And if you've been stuck in the friend zone, or feeling invisible, or wondering if she ever even liked you at all, then this is your wake-up call. I've already made a full breakdown on why the no contact rule doesn't work when it's coming from weakness, when it's just a trick to get her back. If you're still chasing, still seeking her approval in silence, go watch that video. Trust me, it'll shift your whole mindset. But right now, let's talk about this. Let's talk about why she's not texting back, and more importantly, what you need to do to flip everything around. See, the biggest lie we tell ourselves is that maybe she didn't see the message. Maybe she got busy. Maybe she's just thinking of what to say. Nah, man. She saw it, she read it, and she made a choice not to answer. That's not a maybe. That's not a misunderstanding. That's clarity. Because when someone wants to talk to you, they do. They don't wait. They don't stall. They don't leave you hanging just to make a point. They respond. And I get it. It's painful to admit. It's easier to keep hoping, to keep giving her the benefit of the doubt, because facing rejection straight in the eye, that's tough. But until you accept it, you'll stay stuck. You'll keep living in limbo, caught between maybe she still cares and maybe I'm just not enough. But here's the truth. You were enough. You just weren't her priority. And there's a big difference. Most guys, when they feel this shift, the silence, the distance, they double down. They try harder. They send one more text, hoping it's clever enough to spark a reaction. They ask questions just to force engagement. They remind her of old memories, thinking maybe nostalgia will pull her back in. But all that effort, it pushes her further away. You're not reminding her how great you were. You're reminding her that she can ignore you and still have you chasing. You're proving that she holds the power. Think about that. Every time you reach out, you're lowering your value. You're handing her the position of control. And no matter how kind, how genuine, how deep your feelings are, people don't respect what comes too easy. That's just human nature. The moment she senses you're always available, always waiting, always eager to reply, the mystery dies. The curiosity fades. She doesn't need to check on you. She already knows you're right there. So how do you shift this? How do you break the pattern? You stop texting her. You stop chasing. You go silent, not as a trick, not as a tactic, but as a genuine decision to walk away from what's not serving you. You stop trying to prove your worth to someone who's not even looking. And that silence, that's when things start to flip. Because in the beginning, she won't care. She'll barely notice. She'll think, oh, he's probably just giving me space, or he'll message again tomorrow. She's confident. She still believes she's in control. But as the days pass and your silence holds, that's when she starts to question. By day 3, she starts checking your profile. She won't like anything, but she'll look. She'll check your stories. She'll scroll through old messages. She'll start thinking, did I lose him? And that thought, that's what triggers everything. You're no longer the guy chasing. You're now the guy who could be gone. The guy who might have walked away. And that scares her more than any message ever could. She starts replaying old conversations. She tries to find signs. She wonders if you were always this strong, or if something changed. And that emotional discomfort? That's where the obsession begins. That's when your silence starts to speak louder than any words ever could. But here's the catch. You can't break the silence too early. Most guys do. They get one sign, one little hey from her, and they jump in full force. Long replies, instant responses, hoping it means she's back. But she's not. She's just testing the waters, seeing if she still has access to you. And the second you flinch, game over. If you respond too quickly, she knows. She knows you were just pretending to be detached. And that confirmation? That's all she needed to go right back to pulling away. So, you wait. You let her sit in that uncertainty. You let her wonder. And eventually, she will reach out for real. Maybe it'll be a casual message. Maybe it'll be an inside joke. Maybe it'll be something meaningless, just enough to reopen the door. But here's where you hold your frame. You don't ignore her. You're not cold. But you're not the same guy she ghosted. You're not the guy waiting by the phone. You're calm, confident, unbothered. You've evolved. And now she feels it. Because when a woman senses that she's lost your emotional presence, not just your words, but your energy, she starts spiraling. She questions her decisions. She doubts her value. She starts wondering if she ever really had you at all. And if there was ever even a hint of real connection. She doesn't miss you necessarily. She misses the feeling of being wanted, being chased, being in control. And now that power is gone. That's when the dynamic shifts. That's when she starts working to earn your attention again. She might like your posts, comment, ask mutual friends about you. She might even reach out directly, finally dropping the casual act and showing a bit of vulnerability. But the difference now, you're not chasing. You're choosing. This isn't about manipulation. This is about standards, self-respect. Knowing your value so deeply that you're not afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't recognize it. And once you fully accept that mindset, something changes inside you. You stop needing validation. You stop craving a reply. You stop checking her stories. Because your focus isn't on winning her back. It's on becoming the version of you who doesn't need her anymore. That energy, that's magnetic. That's what makes her notice. That's what makes her question everything. And by the time she realizes what she lost, you might already be gone. So here's your move. Let go of the outcome. Let go of the need to be understood, to be acknowledged, to get closure. She already gave you closure. It's in the silence. It's in the lack of effort. It's in the fact that she saw your message and didn't respond. Don't beg. Don't explain. Don't chase. Just disappear with strength, with certainty, with peace. And let her feel what it's like to lose someone who actually cared. You're not doing this to punish her. You're doing this to protect yourself. Because every second you spend chasing someone who doesn't value you is a second you're not spending building yourself. And here's the beautiful irony. When you finally stop caring, when you finally move on, when you genuinely shift your energy away from her and into your own life, that's when she feels it most. She'll feel the silence. She'll feel the absence. And she'll either come back with real energy or disappear for good.